Hello, welcome to Senior Matters. My name is Sharon Rice, and I'm the director of the Wareham Council on Aging. And I'm very pleased to have our special guest today, Jan Cody. She is a certified Shine counselor, and she is going to talk to us today about Shine, the valuable service that Shine provides, and give us an overview on the often very complicated Medicare process. So thank you, Jan, for coming in. Appreciate your time. For those who might not be aware of what Shine is, can you just give us a brief description of what it stands for, what it does, and what kind of benefits someone would get from making an appointment with a Shine counselor?
All right, so thank you for the introduction. I'm glad to be here. And yeah, Shine is a state-sponsored program, and it is funded partially by the federal government. And I'm a certified, volunteer for this Shine program, and I help people with Medicare when they're turning 65, and Mass Health people who are turning 65 to go into Medicare, people who are on an employer group health plan who need to leave it or have to leave it or want to look at prices that are maybe more reasonable than their health plan, can come and talk to a Shine counselor.
And this is a free service, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Totally free to the subscriber and very unbiased, impartial.
Yep.
Excellent.
Very good. Yeah.
Yes. And so you talked about when someone turns 65 or they're approaching that magic number, it's a good time to reach out to a Shine counselor. How about folks who are already on it? When would it be beneficial for those folks who are on Medicare already to seek advice from a Shine counselor?
Well, if they're losing their contracted Medicare coverage, Blue Cross and Blue Shield, whatever they may have, they have a certain time they can come in because they've lost it. Or when they're turning 65, they have 3 months before their month of their birth and 3 months later to get into Medicare if they want to. Because if you don't get into that when you're 65 initially and you don't have what's called credible coverage, you could have a late penalty for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So
it's a very scary process.
Yeah, well, it's good to see a Shine counselor. We give unbiased information, and it's always helpful, to see someone and have another ideas on what's going on, and so that's basics.
And we're looking at open enrollment, which is right around the corner. And so can you explain to folks what that is and how a Shine counselor would help if someone wanted an appointment during open enrollment?
Right. So open enrollment, it starts pretty soon. It's October 15th to December 7th. And people who are already on Medicare can change their coverage from, if you're on original Medicare, you can change into a Medicare Advantage plan, or you can go vice versa, back and forth. If you're on a Medicare Advantage plan, you can change to a different one. And if you have what's called a standalone drug plan, you can change then your script plan, that open enrollment. But it's a good idea to make sure that your doctors and your hospitals take the new coverage that you're looking at. And it's also good to ask family members, relatives, anybody who has Medicare, their particular plan, what they like about it or what they don't like about it. Mm-hmm. So you can make an informed decision, and you also have to but you have to be concerned with, if you're going into another plan in January, because that's when it would start, are the costs more, out-of-pockets cost more? Does your plan, the new plan, take your medicines, your scripts, it's always good. And also, another thing in open enrollment, I think it's this week or next week, your current plan will be sending you what's called an annual notice of changes for 2024. So your plan that you have now is going to tell you if there's any changes. Your premium might go up, your premium might go down. Some of the drugs may be different tiers, it might cost more, co-payments might be more. So it's a lot to do, and you can come and see us at the COA and we will help you go through this.
So I'll just make a disclaimer here at this point that people are not required to go through a Shine counselor.
Oh, yeah.
If someone feels competent on handling and navigating Medicare on their own and are able to, adeptly use a computer, they can handle this all themselves. Or if they have a loved one or a friend who would be willing to do it for them.
Yeah.
But it is complicated, and there's a lot at stake because once you make a choice, you're kind of locked in for a year.
That's right.
So that can have a big impact on your wallet, obviously, and plans change every year, right?
That's right.
So,
right.
So if someone who's currently on Medicare wanted to come in and say, hey, I'm on these 5 medications, I'd like to review what my options are. What is it that you give them? What benefit will they walk away from that meeting with you?
Well, I can give them the Medicare.gov website, and they can go on it at home if they'd like, but I can also do that right at the appointment if they want to. We can compare different plans and put in the scripts that they take and see which plan is, the co-payments might be more reasonable than others. And, that's, yeah.
So they would walk away knowing that Plan A would give them, this premium and would cover that much, and then Plan B, and then they would ultimately, they make the choice as to
Right.
which plan
Yeah.
they feel is better, because there's pluses and cons to every
Yeah, and it's
option.
always good when if you do get any information from a Shine counselor, to go home, discuss it with your spouse, your daughter, your son, it's always good. But if you're very comfortable and you don't know how to do that on the computer, you can come back to us in an appointment, and I can enroll you. I enroll many people over the years that I've been a Shine counselor. So, and everybody seems to be happy with me.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is one of the states. It's a statewide program,
Yeah.
and it's open to any senior really, and anyone approaching the age of 65
Yeah.
for free, and you're able to talk to folks. Open enrollment is only a few months long,
Yeah.
and obviously there's a lot of people on Medicare, so it's very busy.
Yeah.
So you're able to meet with people, obviously in person, or talk to them on the phone, and
yes.
save them a trip, kind of
Yeah,
speed things.
it could be
process
just that
up.
easy, just to make them feel better, and they've already picked something, and they just wanted to pass it by somebody who had a little bit more knowledge about different plans, or if someone is happy about one plan and doesn't like another plan, it's always
Right.
good to get more information about
Right.
it, But yeah.
So that's a wonderful thing. So, I thank you for helping us kind of spread the word about this. It's unfortunately a well-kept secret. Many people are not aware that they have this resource right in their own community.
Yes.
Here in Wareham, if you are a Wareham resident and you'd like to make an appointment with a Shine counselor, you can call the Wareham Council on Aging. The number is 508-291-3130. Or if you live outside of Wareham and you wanted to call the regional office, which is in Middleborough, their number is 508-946-2490. And either way, I encourage you to call early because it is a finite window of time. We only have a certain number of appointments available, and you want to get on the calendar and get a time slot allocated to you. So thank you so much, Jan, for coming in. We appreciate you sharing your expertise with our viewers, and to all of you watching, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.